How are you guys? Welcome to another episode of Mr. Franquicias. My name is Jorge Oquendo and I work for the franchise consulting company, and also I work for my own company called the Oquendo Consulting Company. Today we're going to be talking to John. He works with two companies. The first one is FastLane. They help companies convert their businesses to franchises, and it's an amazing company. And he's going to be talking about what do they do to help not only the franchisors but also the franchisees. And last, we're going to be talking about Bloomin Blinds. This company is the one that he's representing. He helps this company to find more franchisees, and they have an amazing story and also an amazing business. So, Josh, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about you. What do you do, and what companies you work for?
Absolutely. So Josh Emison here. I am the director of franchise development for Bloomin Blinds. I actually work at a company called Franchise FastLane. And before this, I was a Marine Corps infantry officer for 5 years. And then I was a franchise consultant actually for a couple years. And then went to California and started a tech company, which didn't do so great. And
Happens.
I want to get out of California. Yeah, it happens. If it was a franchise, it'd still probably be around. But I wanted to leave California. I wanted to get back into franchising because I really love the people in franchising. And I made my way to franchise Fastlane, and here I am now.
Nice. And you're talking about franchise Fastlane, because I know that
Mm.
you help Blooming Blinds to grow their franchise brand, but you're also part of Fastlane. Can you tell us a bit about what is Fastlane, what you guys are doing different than other companies? Because I think that you guys are very different when I've been researching other companies. So can you give us like just a small summary of what Fastlane's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are these companies called franchise sales organizations out there. We're one of them. We are the best one in terms of, whether it's selling or a number of different metrics you can look at. And what we do is we actually have a very thorough process. So they take people like me and they teach them how to teach other people to learn about franchising, right? They
Mhm.
have this really amazing collateral so we can make it simple to understand everything. We have a process with very specific steps. And we have a compliance team, a support team, people who've been in franchising for decades, and they assist our candidates, right? As we're working through candidates with various franchises, to be able to make the right decision for them, right? So we're not a so much as we are a sales organization, but really what we're dedicated towards is almost like an organization where
Yeah.
they've taught us how to be really great teachers, and then we go and work for specific franchises for years at a time, to help them expand their system. So I've been with Bloomin Blinds since November, and hopefully I'll be here for a couple years until there's no territories left, right?
Awesome. So yeah, one of the things that I like about Fastlane is that you guys always looking for that difference in the brand, like the way that the brand's doing something different. Uh, I know that there's a lot of technology in a lot of your brands. So whenever somebody decides to buy one of your brands, it means that they have a really good, powerful system behind them most of the time, for sure. And
Yep. We have a huge checklist
yeah.
there. I think we work with less than 5% of the franchises that come to us, and they have to hit that checklist. So people can be confident if they're working with a brand that's represented by Franchise Fastlane, they truly are a unique and successful brand.
Yeah, and I love that. But I think that's amazing for franchisees because they know that they're going to be investing their money in something that is proven, something that is not going to leave them hanging. So tell us about a bit, Blooming Blinds. That's the brand that you're representing, and we want to talk about that. Tell us about the history. How did they started, and what like how like everything that the journey that they had taken to be here.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one. So it's right now it's a franchise where we offer window covering treatments. We're the only franchise that actually sells, installs, and repairs all types of window coverings inside and outside the home. But
Nice.
what it started was a window cleaning company in a woman named Karen, in her garage in the 90s, right? She she had started with cleaning, it moved on to
Wow.
repairs, and eventually she started doing sales. in 2001, she moved to Dallas, Texas, right? So Bloomin Blinds, where we are currently, is incorporated in 2001. Her three sons over the next couple of years came on board full time to work in the business. They're now the three main, I guess, executives you want to say that
Mhm.
run the business. It's still a family business. They're still planning on it being a family business for the foreseeable future. Um, but it grew through as just a family company from 2001 all the way till 2014, right? So they weathered two recessions. They've seen the highs, they've seen the lows. They had a lot of experience before they actually turned it into a franchise. The first franchise location opened up in 2015, and now we have about 72 or 73 owners and a little over 110 territories open.
Nice. And just out of curiosity, like I'm everybody that knows me knows that my favorite color is pink. So I just want to know, is there any reason why it's pink?
So yeah, that's a funny question. So I think it was only a year ago. So pink was kind of like an accent, right?
Hmm.
And they were doing kind of a brand redesign, and their chief marketing officer said, "We're either going to get rid of the pink or we are going to fully embrace pink." And they said, "You know what? We love pink. It stands out." And they went all in on pink, as you can see from this shirt that they gave me. I love this shirt. I love the pink. Sometimes I just wear it out if I want to stand out in a crowd.
Nice, nice. So tell me a bit more, like, what's the difference between? I know that you guys, Blooming Blinds, are doing something that most people are not doing, but there's also other competition out there. So
Hmm.
what
Yeah.
exactly makes you different from all that competition?
Yeah. So I can say there's a few things that we're the only ones who do it, right? We're the only ones who have repairs really integrated as part of our system. A lot of the other ones, they might say they do repairs, but they're only repairing the things that they've installed. It's an optional thing. But they know with us, if they're coming to Bloom Blinds, they're getting repairs. We can fix anything, right?
Nice.
There's no real limit there. And that's a big deal because if you're a customer and you can buy the same product for someone who only installs and sells things, or for someone who can come out and repair it if there's an issue, right? You're gonna want that safety of the repair.
Yeah.
Um, and it also makes us number one on Google for repairs, right? So we get leads really easily because nobody else is doing it. Um, and it's super high margin. So a lot of good things come from the repair side. The other thing that I would say we're the only ones who do is the level of technology we have integrated into our system. From end to end, there is technology. We have a marketing partner that's using AI that follows someone who clicks on a link to how likely are they to actually call,
Yeah.
to actually book an appointment, to actually
Nice.
buy from us. How much are they buying from us? And every time that loop gets closed, it becomes a little bit smarter of who to target and how to target them.
Yeah.
We have technology where customers can follow our vans to their homes like an Uber. We can use a augmented reality visualizer to show them different window coverings in their own windows. We measure things with lasers. We give quotes on the spot with the technology we have.
Nice.
And I mean, that's just some of the things. I'm not going to go into all of it. I'll be here all
No,
day,
no.
but we have a ton of technology and we haven't seen anyone come even close to it. It makes it easier for our franchisees to run the business. It makes them more profitable. It makes it easier to hire people because they don't have to be experts in window covering because we have all this technology. It just creates the stage for a very scalable business
Nice.
with the right owner.
So now that you brought the owners, what type of owners are you guys looking for? Because there's repair, there's install, there's a lot of things in the back. So are you guys looking for someone that is more sales oriented or more management oriented? Like what are you guys looking for?
Yeah. So let me dispel that right away is you don't need to be handy to
Hmm.
do this.
Nice, good.
Installing blinds is literally just drilling in two brackets and sliding the windows in or the coverings in. And then repairs, it's kind of like if you can put together IKEA furniture, you're more than qualified to do a repair, right? It's like
Nice, nice.
Legos. Step one, you do this, two, you do this, three, you do this, and you're done. So anyone can do this, right? What's important to remember is that people are inviting us into their homes to come and help them select the right window coverings for them.
Okay.
So we need someone with the personality when they go into someone's home, they're going to make a connection, right? They're going to be the customer service oriented, where people are going to be grateful that you came there, right? And they're going to want to tell their friends and their family that they should use you next time. So there's a really big focus on the personality. It's not necessarily salesy, right? It's not like the hard sales guy or the used car sales guy.
Yeah.
It's more just people skills, right? We a lot of success. Think
And they have to
hospitality
like you.
industry.
Huh?
They have to like you. Yeah, 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 yeah. So anyone from like that in-person customer service or sales, hospitality, food, retail, in-person sales, things like that, they do the best with us.
Awesome. And
Mhm.
I think the question that most people ask all the time is like, how much will it cost me to start? And when can I start? Like once I put my investment, when can I start actually working for it?
Yeah, for sure. And it's so we have a franchise fee structure,
Mhm.
right? But let's say one territory with a single owner operator, right? We tell them uh all in, this is with working capital, this is with everything, maybe 130 to 150, and that's a lot of working capital.
Yeah.
So it's relatively inexpensive, right? With the SBA loans, you can get a SBA Express loan without collateral, as long as it's up to $150,000, right? So we're a very accessible type of franchise. And then the other great thing, like what you mentioned, is people want to get into business quickly.
Yeah.
We have 4 weeks of online training. We have 2 weeks of in-person training, and then you're getting going. We turn on our marketing the second week that you're at training, and we often have people return to their homes with appointments already on their schedules, right?
Nice.
So literally, you come back, you're in business. So you could potentially sign with us, um, and be in business 6 or 7 weeks later,
Nice.
right?
And what I love is that there's this huge machine behind you marketing and doing all these things just for you. So while you're training, you're getting leads at the same time. So that's actually
Exactly,
powerful.
exactly, exactly. Because our marketing is doing it for you, and our call center is answering the calls and scheduling it for you, right? We have a national call center, and then once you get back home, you don't. A lot of people don't know how to expand. They're worried
Yeah.
about what type of marketing should I be doing. One of the founding brothers, right? There's three brothers. If you remember me telling you about that,
Yeah.
their full-time job is now being a business coach, meeting with new franchisees every week, right? And then we have a whole staff just to answer phone calls from franchisees when they're out on calls and they don't remember how to do something, right?
Nice.
So yeah, we have
I
a
love
ton of
support.
support. Yeah, a lot. And that's also a big differentiator. Some franchises have that. But some franchises are kind of like, here's your training. Good luck. Maybe we'll hear from you every once in
Have
a
fun.
while. And that's not us at all. That's not us at all. So we want someone who's coachable and wants a mentor as well.
Awesome. And I'm from Miami. Is there any like a lot of people are hearing us are going to be from Miami and
Mhm.
South Florida? Is there any territory left around here?
Absolutely, absolutely. We do have some areas sold, right? We have some owners operating the area, but from West Palm Beach down to Homestead, we have about 12 or 13 open territories.
Awesome.
So still lots of space, lots of really good space. I lived in North Bay Village for a while, so I'm a big fan of the 305, and it's a fantastic place for
Yeah.
Bloomin' Blinds.
No, and here with the hurricanes and with the weather that we have every day, something like
Yeah.
this will definitely help you make money for sure.
Absolutely. And we do outdoor stuff too. Let's not forget that. And the exterior roller shades,
Hmm.
right, are becoming more and more popular. And as we add more outdoor offerings to our franchisees inventory, um, I know that's going to be a big thing in South Florida too. And I say inventory, it's a virtual inventory. We don't actually keep any inventory. You can work this out of your house, right? So
So
I don't want
so
people to worry
people
about that.
understand. So they don't have to have like a warehouse full of blinds, basically. This is
Correct, correct.
virtual.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Once we don't order the blinds from the factories until the customer pays for half of it, essentially.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. So there is no in like physical inventory.
Nice. Well, John, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure having you here. What's a web page that they can actually get more information about blooming blinds?
Yeah, go to bloomingblinds.com. and check it out, and speak to you.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please give us a call. We're here to help you out and connect you to the right people for sure.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate you having me here, Jorge, and I can't wait to work with you, and hopefully some people give you a call.
Awesome. Thank you so much, brother. Have a good one.
All right.